Thank you so much. I'm just going to talk a little bit about Miss Park to many of you who may not know her. And what you saw on the screen behind you was part of a documentary GFN put together. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Miss Park, a little bit about Binati that you just heard, and the performance, and Pansori in a fusion that you're going to hear in just a few moments with Miss Suubin Park and Professor Park, and you're going to see what's happening here. But this Pansori, for those of you that may not, particularly foreigners, may not be familiar with the term Pansori, Pansori. Pan is a gathering place. Sori is sound. So put together a place of sound. And what you just experienced was a wonderful performance. It's traditional, it's tribal. And the audience, you couldn't help but clap. You have to feel it as it came from her, it came from her soul. Miss Park, Suubin was a child prodigy from what I heard, and I know she may be a little embarrassed for me to read a lot of this, so I'm going to give a short introduction, but she's started at age 9, and she played Pangul and learned to sing Pansori from a master, Park Ki-hyun. He's a human cultural accent, and that was her mentor. And he's done a tremendous job. Ms. Suubin has given a lot of performances, ladies and gentlemen, and we're very fortunate, all over the world. She's been to Africa, the US, Europe, and East Asia. And in her travels and in her passion for Binati, she's established the SBMW in 2009, and that stands for the Suubin Music World. Suubin Music World, and it's her personal goal to preserve the popularization of traditional Korean music to our younger generation. So please give her a round of applause for trying to make a difference. I'd like to share a little about the documentary in which you saw in the back, that you saw Ms. Suubin Park performing with a band. That happened and was filmed in Seoul, which was part of a GFN documentary under the theme of jazz and Pansori. Together on the same stage, GFN had made a special documentary celebrating their 2-year anniversary of opening this radio station. She was in part 2, named Jazz and Pansori, A Bewitching Rendezvous. As you watch the performance in the video, Korean Pansori is full of anguish, bold artistry of European jazz, encountered with other sounds mingled to give you a beautiful melody. GFN will continue to try its best to serve you with more meaningful and cultural contents, such as the film they put together. Now this is exciting for me. The part that's coming now is a fusion, it's a marriage. It's a collaboration, a song called Confirmation that was put together, I think in 1946, Charlie Parker put together Confirmation. So what you're going to experience now is unique, perhaps one of a kind at this particular time. You're going to hear a fusion with Pansori, Ms. Suubin Park, plus Mr. Park's quintet. Finally, I've really waited for this moment. Enjoy, everyone. Continue.